I've got Tim's voice playing in the back of my mind saying, Mikey, do those sets. So I'm gonna do them. There's nothing about getting to the bottom of that chart. Oh shit, I feel pumped. Hello YouTube, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is for you. And look, this is a different type of video, eh? We are at Ifbb with my man Carlos behind the camera. Thank you very much for visiting over. And this is gonna be a cinema masterclass, all right? We're gonna be hitting pushing arms today. Today you would have seen a video I uploaded previously, which is the high days, and today is the high day. So it's the first day of the high day. Really excited. Gonna get a filthy pump, take you through the session. It's gonna be more like a fly on the wall, kind of make it a little bit more cinematic and maybe a bit more enjoyable for you guys in my normal yap sessions, all right? And maybe make it more interesting to actually see what I'm looking like rather than me just speaking whatever is on my brain, right? So that's kind of the plan of action. We'll hit the session, talk a little bit, go through some posing, and then anything else we want to chat about, we will do so. But just wanted to say, before this video continues, don't forget to like and subscribe. So close to 5,000 subscribers, very close. And now that 5,000 subscribers, we'll be doing a big giveaway for Perform as well. And we want to see if we can hit that within 3 weeks before the first show, which I think is going to happen. So, you know, thank you guys for all the support. You've been absolutely amazing. You've been really boosting my motivation and my energy towards this prep. And I'm doing it for all you out there, all right? So we're going to make something special happen. But without further ado, I'm not getting into my yap habit. Let's get into the gym and let's smash it. Let's go. Right guys, we've just entered the gym and it is time for the push and arm session. We have got a fair few exercises. As you've known from my previous videos, I've told you volume's dropped off a little bit right now because right now, realistically, we're not gaining any muscle at this point in prep. I mean, maybe a little bit with the way that things have been going, but we have got 2 sets of an incline press hammer strength, 2 sets of a flat press, 2 sets of a tricep dip, 2 sets of an easy curl, 2 sets of a lateral raise, 2 sets of a tricep extension, 2 hammer curls, and 3 rear delt flies, and we'll end off on some abs and some posing afterwards. So realistically, the most important thing that I'm working on this session is stimulus, right? Focusing on that constant tension that I'm placing upon a targeted muscle group rather than letting my ego take over, because I'm a lot lighter than I was at the start of this prep. I mean, I'm 10 kilos down in like 7 weeks, which is nuts to say. So I'm not gonna be able to lift the same amount I did before, and that is okay. Like, I've still managed to hold on to my strength pretty bloody well, but then also, this is where if I'm like, right, okay, I'm gonna do what I normally do, and I feel like, right, I did 10 reps before, and I know the only way I'm gonna get to 10 reps if I start cheating my form, swinging, no control whatsoever. I'm not doing that whatsoever. Increases the chance of injury, especially with how lean I am. And is that any beneficial in terms of the stimulus I'm placing on top of a target muscle group? Absolutely fucking not, right? I'm trying to get a filthy pump, utilize this high day, and get some sick post-workout shots. So without further ado, I'm gonna start warming up on an incline Smith press. I usually do 2 warm-ups and I go into my top set and then my back off set. They're both till failure anyways. And ultimately, as I get further into the session, I warm up less because I don't need to, because I'm already warm through the exercises I've done previously. I might just do 1 or 2 feeler sets because everything is warm. So let's get going. That felt good. That's 1 rep up from last week. These calves are working a fucking treat. Come on. That felt good. That felt real good. It is now time for a daunting movement of this session, the flat Smith press, because that's one I'm very attached to the amount of weight that I'm lifting. So got to be able to detach from that ever so slightly. Focus on stimulus, not the lifting, right? Because I think last week I trained on a different Smith because I've been traveling all over the place, and using a different Smith, completely different sort of weight distribution, I could lift more. So I'm gonna go into this session, remember Mikey, that was a different Smith, don't take the piss, do what you know you can do, focus on that connection and pump, ultimately. Ooh. I reckon we're gonna do a minimum of 3 plates per side, potentially 3 plates and a 5, depending on how it feels. But based off of that, I mean, 1 rep up on both felt really good as well. I don't have that lingering sort of fatigue and just feeling of a weakness as I have been these last couple sessions. So it's really nice just feeling like I'm in an off season right now, just that extra bit more food. It's crazy. It's my first sort of high day of prep, and food's going down pretty quickly as well. So Sunday, plan of action, we got a high day today and tomorrow. And then Sunday, we're digging the food straight down. That's gonna be a solid 2 weeks of digging before it's peak week. So got to mentally prepare myself for that too, because it'd be dumb of me to think I'm gonna feel like this for the next 3 weeks. That's not gonna be the case. I'll do a couple feeler sets just to make sure I've set it up properly. I'll go 1 plate, 2 plates, 2.5 into top set. There'll be like 1 or 2 reps maximum. Perfect. It's exactly how I like it set up. A small little tip I'll give you guys, which I don't see enough people utilizing, is even if you don't have a coach, you don't have someone to film and send form videos, film your own training sessions. Like, I promise you, it makes a massive difference. Obviously I've got Carlos here filming me, but even when you film yourself and maybe you post it on your story, you post it on your Instagram, it gives you that sort of subconscious effect that you need to make sure it looks good. You need to make sure your form's clean. You need to make sure you're taking it to that level of true mechanical failure, and you're not taking a piss, right? Because when the gym empties, no one watching, right? You're probably gonna half-ass it a little bit, or maybe not push it as much as you should be pushing it, especially when you're into the depths of a diet, right? So I think that's a good little tip I'll give you guys. Then also, be able to differentiate from mechanical failure versus actual failure. Now, the main difference between the two of them are mechanical failure is you take a set to true failure, or 1 rep away from failure, whatever you're comfortable with, but without letting your form slip, okay? Because too many people think failure means, right, I'm gonna start lifting my bum up, bouncing, cheating, like wiggling about. That's not mechanical failure, because at that point, those reps are half as ineffective. You might as well not have done them, right? But if you can keep your form consistent, controlled eccentric, explosive concentric, maybe even a micro pause involved there, and you're getting to that failure point where your form has not changed whatsoever, but the last rep still looks really difficult, I mean, that is what you should be aiming for. That is how you get true, perfect stimulus. And also, ultimately, that is the thing that your muscles feel. The stimulus placed on top of the targeted muscle group, not the amount of weight that you're lifting, all right? Yes, progressive overload is important as well, so don't twist my words, but quick little insight for you guys. Right, 2 plates. Just the one. I'm just looking at what I did the week prior when I was here. So I did 150 for 6 the last time I was here, but I put a note to the side of it saying lower next week to 145, 140. Because I'm feeling a little bit stronger today, I'm not going to make the big jump down to 140. I'm going to see what 145 feels like, shoot for 6 reps. The bottom of my rep range for this is 5. I think 5 is sort of the minimum effective rep range. Ideally, I'd want to get between 6 and 8. That's the sweet spot. So let's do 145 and see how that goes. So I'm just going to go straight to it. I feel really, really warm. I don't want to waste any more time. So I'm just going to do 1 rep of 120. So I'll put the plates on, wait like a minute, 2 minutes, catch my breath, go into the set. Gotta make this count. Fuck yeah, I'm gassed that. I think, hell yeah, that's made me really happy. With sets like this, I've noticed this happens in every single one of my preps, right? And it's okay, so don't panic. When you're in a, catch my breath. When we're in a set, and especially when you're doing like a top set, there will be a certain point, it doesn't happen to everyone, it does happen to me though, where I'll get to maybe that one more rep. And in the back of my mind, like after that 6th rep, I was thinking, I've probably got 8 in me if I'm honest with you. And then that final 7th rep was difficult. It completely slowed down. And I was kind of contemplating in my mind, right, do I go for that 8th rep, grind it out again? Not worth it. Because if I injure myself at 3 weeks out, that's a whole prep fucking ruined. And I am not taking that chance, and I never, ever, ever will. And seeing my sort of the tempo slow down there, that's a direct sign of cool. I've taken it to exactly where I need to. I mean, my chest is pumped up like crazy right now. That felt great. Like, felt every single fiber working throughout that movement. And, you know, those types of sets, being smart about it, not overdoing it, that is how you enjoy a prep too, because it's so easy to fall into that all or nothing mentality where you've got to keep going, hardcore it out. I've done that before, and it led to me being so bloody burnt out. And I've still taken it exactly where I need to. I'm just being conscious as well of my body. I'm not just a bodybuilder, I'm also a normal human, right? We've got our own limitations. So yeah, I'm gonna drop it down to probably 130 or 220s and a 15. And hopefully get that for a minimum of 8. That would be pretty cool. But overall, very, very gassed for that. So yeah, brilliant set. Pump cover will be coming off soon as well. There we are. Pump. Oh, wait. Pump cover is off. There we are. I've got to get the microphone moved over. Yeah, I mean, I feel pretty full right now. That's for goddamn sure. It feels good. But you just wait until the next couple exercises. It's just going to keep coming to life and to life. Everything feels like rock hard. Fuck yeah. Love it. Don't take that the wrong way, all right, guys? Watch your mind. Nice. Got the 8th, baby. Let's go. That felt good. Could have probably tried a 9th, and I definitely would have a couple weeks ago. Same thing that I said before. I'm not going to repeat myself. You guys already know it. But also, actually, coming off the back of that, because I'm sure a lot of you that are watching this aren't even on prep, or maybe not prepped, or you're looking to in the future. I don't think you should be training this way in an off-season in a regular diet. It's very... Your training is manipulated a lot during a prep because there's so many things you've got to take into consideration. So don't listen to everything you hear me saying or people on social media. It's all around you and personal situations, because someone might be where I am in prep and be able to send it balls to the walls. I can't. That's okay. Some people can't as well. Do what's right for you. One feeler set just to see what it feels like, and then we'll load on 4 plates total onto this. I mean, this is a tricep movement that I absolutely love. I've never really found something I connect with as well as this. It's just ridiculously good. Now, guys, one thing as well is there will be, look, there's so many times this prep. I mean, even a little bit today, but not to the extent. I don't want to train. I'm tired. I'm hungry as well. My energy is not there to be absolutely smashing it in the gym. My priority, or like I want to go home, get work done, like that's a priority of mine. These are non-negotiables for me. I could easily have that mindset and let my training slip, but then what's my physique going to look like on stage? I'm going to lose muscle. I'm going to atrophy. I'm going to forget what I'm really doing this for. Now, I think a lot of people, when they set goals in their mind, right, whether it's a prep, whether it's to get a six-pack for the first time, whatever it is, the second things start getting hard and you start getting uncomfortable, you forget about that goal that you promised yourself you were going to achieve. I've done it before. I know lots of people have as well. The one thing that will help keep you going is keeping your goal at the forefront of your mind. It's so easy to let it disappear when things get difficult, because when you are battered, when you're tired, when you're hungry, the last thing you want to be doing is wasting, or not wasting, burning all that hard-earned energy through the food, the little food that you're eating, to push some weights about, and the pump isn't even that good. Now, obviously, today's a bit different because it's a high day, but how important are your goals to you? Do you want to be like everyone else, or do you want to separate yourself from others? I know what my answer is, and I know what your answer is too. Lovely. Lovely. All right, now we have got some easy bar bicep curls. Let's get it. We're going to go downstairs for that one. Hello, mate. We have got 2 sets on the easy curl. I think I'm going to start off on 43. Not sure how many reps I'm going to be able to get with. I think I've said this to my clients as well, but with movements, tracking, logging them, I only track my compounds in all honesty, guys, because I get too attached to the logbook way too much, and that's not healthy, especially in a prep, right? So with something like a bicep curl movement, I'll just pick a weight that I know is heavy enough for me to get anywhere between 8 and 15 reps, and I'll just get as much blood flowing in there as bloody possible, and that's how I'll go about it, right? Whereas if it's something like a flat Smith, incline press, whatever, RDL, hack squat, even line leg curl, things like that, I will track those, but more of the accessory movements, I'm fine not doing it. So am I as my client, so am I with my clients, but I think as long as you're going into the set still giving it all that you can, that mechanical failure, given the situation you're in, all that matters. Good connection. When you got those extra bit of carbs flowing through you, that like squeeze you get, there is no better feeling, honestly. It's so refreshing. But then also, I can already see myself starting to like taper away, burn through these carbs. I mean, look, my pre-workout meal and my meal number one weren't that large. It was 125 sourdough as the carbs in meal number one and 125 rice in my pre-workout meal. So it's nothing crazy, but my post-workout meal, that's a big one. 150 cream of rice and a squares bar. Jesus, that's gonna be nice. So that'll be waiting, but you guys would have already seen that from the previous video. But yeah, that felt really good. I'm just excited to pose now. That's all I'm waiting for. Sick. Oh, this attachment, the Vulcan attachment, I love so much. There's nothing about getting to the bottom of that oh shit, I feel pumped. There's nothing about getting to the bottom of that movement and then being able to like rip it apart. The contraction on my tricep is absolutely unbelievable with that. Now, only 2 sets of this. I think I accidentally skipped one thing in between. Yeah, I'm supposed to do lateral raise after this, then this. Realistically, is it gonna matter? Am I gonna panic? No, I'll just do one more set of this, go over to lateral raises, and then we'll be doing some cool hammer curls up in the sick lighting. I'm excited to see what that looks like. But yeah, 2 sets, 2 sets, 2 sets, 3 sets, bit of abs to finish off. I mean, look, this session, absolutely phenomenal. Weather outside's beautiful. What's not to love, guys? What's not to love? Second set, here we go. That's enough. Lateral raise time. Back upstairs we go. Oh. Let's get it.
Yeah, right. She's up in my wet, and yeah, I swear to get her word. My love is goodness and my bottom is red. No, I'm not right, but I'm all up on my cheddar.
With lateral raises, I really like half reps at the end, like maybe 1 to 5, right? With movements like this, I just love blood flow. I truly think the pump is so important, that mind-muscle connection, because it actually means you're working the movement, right? Now, there's so many training philosophies. You don't need to listen to what I say, but when I've switched and done what I enjoy, what I have the most fun with, what I get the best connection with obviously reason, because like, if I just enjoyed lifting, you know, barbell back squat, flat bench press with a barbell, same thing, normal deadlifts, all I cared about how much can I lift, not giving a shit about form. Obviously that's a little bit too to the extreme, but having that little bit of balance of like, right, what do I know works best, right? What do I enjoy the most? Let's mix them together. It might not be the most optimal, but for sure, I've never made this much progress in my entire life with my physique. Now, obviously I've transitioned over to being enhanced, that's a big part of it, but also my training has changed drastically over the last 2.5 years. Even coming out of my last, or in my last prep last year, I grew into it, like as a natural. And that was, I think, not even I think, I know because of my training. I think training is the most underrated tool for physique development, in terms of people think that, you know, training doesn't matter too much. It's all about your diet, the things you're doing, like gear-wise, No. I truly think training is like 75% of it. So if you can get on top of your training, keep consistent with it, progressively overload, progressive over stimulus, accurate, intensity, like all these things, trust me, you're gonna see some big changes. That's why form feedback, especially if you've got a coach and they offer it, send it to them. Make use of the money you pay them. I promise you, that will change your physique. All right, let's get some hammer curls going. I'm feeling it now, boys and girls. That 3 weeks out is feeling very 3 weeks out. Of course, perform electrolytes. Link in the description. Right, guys, and we can't forget abs, of course. Train your abs just like you do any other muscle group. Normally I do it at the start of the session. However, I didn't want to deplete any glycogen stores towards my abs. I wanted it to go towards all the push musculature. There goes my lisp. So yeah, just 2 sets of this. And we're pretty much done. Exciting stuff, let's get it. Cable crunches is definitely my favorite ab movement. I need to lower the weight next set. Still felt good, felt good, felt good. That's how you get shredded abs. Joking. Make sure to train your abs just as intense as you do all other body groups, okay? Yes, they're revealed in the kitchen, but you develop them in the gym just like every other muscle group, right? But I do recommend not training your obliques, and the reason is you probably hear people say that. Some people it'll be fine with, right? But I avoid it, especially because I've already got a relatively blocky waist, and if I train them, obliques, they're here, right? Block here, block here, block here. So I don't train them. You can if you want. Right, okay, so actual final exercise. I forgot to do this one specifically, but we remembered. 2 sets of rear delts, and I'm gonna be doing a rope pull because the pec deck's taken, which is fine. You've got to make adjustments every now and then. And what I'll end up doing is I'm actually gonna do 1 set of this today and add another 2 sets of it tomorrow on my normal day, on my posterior day at least, just because I wanna get a good connection out of them. Realistically, it's not gonna take away from my posterior session whatsoever, and I wanna get home and eat as well. I don't wanna have to sort of rush the eating side of things. I wanna make sure I'm digesting things properly too, and I still wanna pose as well. So let's get the final set of the session done for you guys. Let's make this one count, and then we are on to see what the physique looks like, which I've got no idea what to expect. Oh, it's actually really nice. I'm gonna do 2 sets of this. I've got Tim's voice playing in the back of my mind saying, Mikey, do those sets. So I'm going to do them. But you don't want to see bloody 3 sets of rear delts. I'll get this done and we will catch you for some posing. Here we go.
Yeah, you might be able to.
Oh, I'm dead.